It's 4:20 in the morning and I'm about to go on a bike ride. Pretty jet lagged because I am currently in Singapore. Actually feeling quite queasy looking over the edge of this tower. Let me show you. Here's a room tour. I'm about to head out, but just so I can show you. So you got your entrance here. Turn on the light. You've got this fancy switch here. On. You can have all the privacy. It's the bathroom, so it's a bit messy. My stuff's already in there. But you've got filtered water on tap, which is handy. Nice rainfall shower, which is what you need. Some of the door. No. But this is pretty much the rest of it. I got an SLR 7, Project 1, Madone, and then you've got a balcony up front looking over Singapore. A nice chair here. Quite a big bed. I'm going to splay out on that. But yeah, that's the room tour. So, last 24 hours has been a bit of a whirlwind. I'm going to go into that in a bit more detail later on, but now I've got to go ready because I've signed up to a ride with the Trek store, and they start at 5:45 a.m. But the start is nowhere near where I'm staying, so I've got to cycle there as well. But the kind guys at the Trek CBD store have lent me this bike. So I've got a Trek SLR 7 with Ultegra Di2. Got flat pedals because I haven't brought my pedals or shoes because this is the only day I'm riding on the trip. So there was no point me bringing all my kit. Also, the only helmet they had was a Trek Commuter Solstice helmet. So yeah, I'm gonna look great on the bike, and I think it's gonna be quite a fast group. So let's see how I get on. I feel knackered. I don't know how I'm going to push it through today. I'm going to try. I'm going to attempt it. It's still really dark outside, and I don't know how much I'm going to film at the beginning, but I will try. But yeah, I'm knackered. Yesterday I was walking around like a zombie at the end of the night because we went to a light show over somewhere and I thought I was going to pass out. I was that tired, and then I got home and I couldn't get to sleep, which was super annoying. And then I woke up at 2 a.m. I think I was just panicking because I knew I had to get up at 4, so in my head I couldn't really switch off. I was like, oh, I've got to be up at 4, but you know, oh well. Plus I haven't got any breakfast or anything, so I've picked up some like oat bars, some bananas and stuff from the supermarket, so hopefully this will fuel me enough. And what was kind of cool is I got some Waitrose laces, which are in the shop, so little take them home, and I'll be eating that while I ride, just to kind of fuel me and give me energy. I think there is a cafe stop, which will be quite nice. Oh, now let's go get ready. It feels really cold in here, but I know when I get outside it's going to be super humid and warm. And that's a big thing out here, is hot. And I think that's why we're starting early. One, so we're not out in the sun. And also, two, the traffic is really quiet then. So it means the roads are super clear. And I think it's going to be a big group. So we'll see what happens. But yeah. Let's head down. I love this helmet. It's a refreshing change from the one I'm used to. Although not as light and not as aero. Look at that. Got these trainers on. Let's do this. It's a bit dark. There you go. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. It feels warm already. My room was super cold. I should have turned the aircon up. All right, let's go. So Trek Singapore was hosting the ride and the full route was around 63 kilometres. The ride started close to the McRitchie Reservoir Park, a short ride north from where I was staying. The route headed east to go around Singapore's Changi Airport, where we would then head south and back west into the city centre along the coastline. The route was all main roads, but due to the start time being very early, there was minimal traffic. Thankfully, the road surface was nice and smooth, and when a pothole was called out, which was a rare occurrence, they felt like small cracks compared to the giant craters we have back in the UK. It was very refreshing not to hear "hole" shouted every minute on a group ride. The pace was good and I was able to keep up, even without my cycling shoes. I have to say the OCLV 900 Carbon on the SLR rides very well. We stopped for a group photo by the Marina Bay, showcasing all the Madones on the ride that morning.
Why 1 hour?
You'll go drive side.
Yeah. Drive side.
We'll see that big chainring. And then we finished at a cafe called 28 and Kopi 1930. Here's where I got to try Kaya and Kopi for the first time. Kaya is a coconut and pandan spread in white toast, and Kopi is condensed milk coffee served alongside soft-boiled eggs in a bowl that you can mix with soy sauce and pepper. What was extra nice was dipping the Kaya toast in the eggs. We'd like to thank Ben for hosting us at his cafe and being very welcoming, and a massive shout out and thanks to Mark, Darren and the Trek Singapore crew for lending me a bike and inviting me on the ride, making this a great experience I will never forget. I finished my last day in Singapore with a run and hanging out with my family, exploring the city before we headed on a plane to New Zealand. So make sure you subscribe to see more videos from my trip. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one.